Welcome back to Stoic Wisdom. There is no chaos more misunderstood than the silent language of attraction. Yet the wise man does not chase signs, he observes. The Stoic does not lose himself in confusion or anxiety. He watches with clarity, with patience, with presence. And in that stillness he begins to see what others miss. If a woman truly likes you, you won't hear it first, you'll feel it if you are quiet enough to notice. The secret signs don't shout, they whisper. In this speech, we won't play guessing games. We'll return to the calm, timeless wisdom of Stoicism. We will study the woman not as an object of conquest, but as a mirror. For in her reflection, a man finds not just attraction, but himself. These 6 signs are not tricks. They are truths. And the Stoic man sees them without being blinded by desire or ego. Here are 6 signs she likes you, revealed through the lens of Stoicism. When a woman seeks your presence, it's far more meaningful than her seeking your attention. Attention can be loud, fleeting, and surface level, likes, compliments, or casual flattery. But presence is something deeper. It's the calm, grounded energy you bring into a space. It's how you make her feel when nothing needs to be said, when there's no performance to put on. The Stoic man understands that true connection is not about impressing, it's about being. If she chooses to spend time with you without an agenda, without needing you to entertain her or validate her, that's a powerful sign. It means she finds value in who you are at your core. She feels peace, not pressure, in your company. She wants to be around you because of the energy you carry, not just the things you do. And this, to the disciplined man, is where the truth begins. In a world obsessed with noise, the woman who is drawn to your stillness is revealing something sacred. She's not chasing distraction. She's drawn to depth. That's something you don't need to ask for. You don't need to win it. You simply have to live in alignment with who you are and notice when someone gravitates toward that essence. Her choosing your presence over anyone else's attention is not a coincidence. It's a reflection. The Stoic does not take this as an ego boost. He does not brag or even necessarily respond outwardly. He simply observes, acknowledges the moment, and continues to be himself. For he knows that when a woman wants his presence, she is not falling for a role. She's connecting with the man beneath it. That kind of interest, quiet and real, is one of the most powerful signals a woman can give. When a woman mirrors your energy and pace, she's revealing an unconscious alignment with your presence. This isn't something forced or rehearsed. It happens naturally when 2 people connect on a deeper, instinctive level. You may notice she starts to speak at the same rhythm as you, laughs in harmony with your tone, or adopts your posture and gestures without realizing it. This subtle synchronization is a powerful indicator that she is attuned to you, not just socially but emotionally. The Stoic man does not look for signs out of insecurity. He watches with quiet awareness. He recognizes that mirroring is not manipulation. It's resonance. Just as a calm sea reflects the sky above, a woman who mirrors you is reflecting your internal state. If your presence is steady, grounded, and composed, and she echoes that steadiness in her own way, it means she feels safe enough to open her guard and step into your rhythm. This form of mirroring shows trust and comfort. It means she's not merely reacting to you, but harmonizing with you. It's a dance that happens without choreography, and only those who are truly present can see it happening in real time. The Stoic doesn't try to take control of the dance. He simply maintains his own rhythm and notices who joins him in step. In a culture filled with shallow signals and constant performance, a woman aligning with your energy is a quiet truth. You don't need to question it or label it. Just observe. She doesn't do it for effect. She does it because your presence affects her. And the man who notices this without needing to exploit or overthink it stands in the calm power that Stoicism teaches. Awareness without attachment, clarity without confusion. When a woman challenges you, it is not always an act of defiance. It can be a sign of deep interest. A Stoic man understands that not all tests are adversarial. Sometimes they are invitations to show strength, not through dominance, but through composure. A woman who likes you may subtly test your reactions, not to diminish you but to reveal the depth of your character. She is not looking to break you down but to see if you stand firm in your values when pressure is applied. This challenge may come in the form of a teasing comment, a question that probes your beliefs, or a moment where she observes how you respond to discomfort. In these instances, she is paying attention to what lies beneath the surface. Do you get defensive or angry? Do you waver in your truth to appease her? Or do you hold steady, anchored in who you are? Your response tells her more than any story you could tell. The Stoic man welcomes this. He does not resist the test, nor does he seek to pass it by performance. He simply remains unmoved by ego. He knows that a man's truth must be tested to be trusted. A woman who challenges you is often doing so because she sees potential. She wants to know if your strength is real, if your calm is genuine, if your words align with your actions. When a woman offers resistance, see it not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to be fully seen. She is not pushing you away. She is feeling for what is real. And in the quiet strength of a man who needs no approval to stand tall, she may find exactly what she was looking for all along. When a woman opens up about her vulnerabilities without expecting you to rescue her, she's offering a quiet but powerful sign of trust. This type of sharing isn't done to gain sympathy or validation. It comes from a place of comfort and emotional safety. The Stoic man, grounded and composed, becomes a space where others feel free to be their full selves without judgment or pressure. When she reveals personal struggles, fears, or moments of emotional weight, it's not a test of your ability to fix her life. It's a signal that she feels secure enough in your presence to reveal what she usually hides. For the Stoic, the response to this kind of vulnerability isn't to jump in with solutions or advice. It's to listen with full presence. It's to honor what's being shared without turning it into a project. The goal is not to rescue, but to witness. This act of quiet acknowledgement can be more healing and meaningful than any attempt to take over her pain or solve her problems. Women, like all people, want to be seen for who they are, not just the strong parts, but the soft ones too. When she shares something delicate and watches how you hold it, she's observing the strength of your emotional presence. Do you rush to change the subject? Do you fumble and try to distract? Or do you stay, listen, and let her words simply be? The Stoic man remains still. He understands that being present for someone's truth without judgment or interference is an act of quiet power. And for a woman who is used to being misunderstood or fixed, that stillness becomes magnetic. It tells her she can be real, even raw, and still be met with strength, not chaos. When a woman begins to adopt or reference your principles in her own thoughts or conversations, it reveals a deeper connection than words of affection alone. It means your values have resonated with her to the point of internalization. You're no longer just someone she listens to. You're someone who shapes the way she views the world. This is not about control or influence for its own sake. From a Stoic perspective, this is about alignment. Two people sharing a similar compass. You might notice this when she brings up something you once said, not as a quote to flatter you, but as an idea she's been thinking about. She might refer to a mindset you've shared, like emotional discipline, detachment from outcomes, or the value of resilience. She's not echoing you to please you. She's engaging with your worldview because it resonates with her truth. This is a quiet but powerful sign of respect, and more so of attraction that moves beyond the surface. The Stoic man doesn't try to convince others to adopt his way. He simply lives it, calmly, consistently, and unapologetically. If someone is influenced by that, it's because they've felt its value, not because it was forced upon them. When a woman starts to integrate your perspective into her own, it means she sees something in your character that she admires and trusts. It's one thing to be heard, it's another to be remembered, and it's something deeper entirely to be mirrored in someone else's evolving self. This form of connection isn't loud, but it's lasting. It's a sign she's not just drawn to how you make her feel, but to who you are at your core. And in the eyes of the Stoic, that is a rare and worthy bond to observe, not to possess. When a woman shows genuine curiosity about your inner world, it's a profound indicator of her interest, She moves beyond small talk and surface-level interaction. She starts to ask about your beliefs, your past, your ambitions, not out of politeness, but because she wants to understand the man behind the calm demeanor. From a Stoic perspective, this is a moment to be received with grace, not pride. It's not a performance, it's an invitation for quiet authenticity. This kind of curiosity is rare and precious. In a world often filled with distractions and shallow conversations, someone leaning in to learn who you truly are is showing they see depth in you. A woman who is truly interested will not just listen, she will remember. She'll recall what you told her days or weeks ago and bring it up not to test you but to show that she values what you shared. She becomes a mirror not just to your words but to your essence. The Stoic man does not feel the need to exaggerate or embellish when faced with curiosity. He answers simply, honestly, and with clarity. He recognizes that real connection is not built on fantasy but on truth. When she seeks to understand your thoughts, it's not to challenge them, but to see if they align with her own values, or perhaps to inspire her own growth. To the Stoic, being known is not a goal to chase, but a result of being consistently oneself. When a woman is drawn to that steadiness and asks, "Why do you think that way?" or "What made you choose this path?" she's not merely curious, she's investing attention. And attention, given freely and with warmth, is one of the most powerful, silent signs of genuine affection. The Stoic man watches for these signs not to validate his worth, but to understand the moment. He does not chase confirmation. He knows that what is real will endure, and what is not will fall away. Attraction isn't about control, it's about alignment. Let her signs reveal themselves. And in that revelation, meet her not with games, but with grounded truth. Now tell me, do you see the signs, or are you still too loud to notice the whispers?